Yesterday was Easter Monday. It's the observed day. I don't know how it works. Sunday was Easter. Monday, apparently, they want to squeeze another day out of it. So the White House held the White House Easter egg roll. And Donald Trump, again, because he is just a projection artist that wants to act as though he's a deeply religious man, he gets up on the balcony at the White House with Melania looking about as brooding and unhappy as she could look. And why would we blame her for that? I mean, she's a racist troll and a real POS to begin with, but I don't blame her for being miserable having to hang around Donald as much as she has to, especially when she's also accompanied by a costumed Easter bunny. It's all just absolutely bananas. But what I want to talk about is Donald Trump's insistence, his trying to convince the low information rubes who are members of the MAGA cult that he is a deeply religious man, that he understands and appreciates the high holy holidays. And in this little brief 1 minute, it's like 56 seconds or something, this clip, he goes through, and I want you to notice there is no specificity whatsoever when he talks about the specialness of Easter and how we are, what did he say? We're bringing religion, we're honoring Jesus Christ very powerfully. Very powerfully. It's all too much. Anyway, watch this and then let's talk about the madness of it all on the other side.
And speaking of special, Easter is special, and it's one of our favorite days. It's one of our favorite periods of time. We're honoring Jesus Christ, and we're going to honor Jesus Christ very powerfully throughout our lives, all throughout our lives, not just now, all throughout our lives. We're bringing religion back in America. We're bringing a lot of things back, but religion is coming back to America. That's why you see the kind of numbers that you're seeing, the spirit and the kind of numbers that you're seeing. So we're going to come down and join you right now, but I just want to wish everybody once again, happy Easter and enjoy your lives. We're going to have a great 4 years. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
I mean, there's a whole bunch that I love in this clip, but I love that the bunny's he's just nodding along like, yeah, that's right. It's a very special time. Yeah, honoring Jesus Christ very powerfully. Yep, Easter bunny, so you know it's real. But let's talk about this from the perspective of someone who believes that Donald Trump really knows what Easter is about. Really knows the story of the passion of the Christ, understands in depth the tenets of his deeply held religious convictions. And speaking of special, he says, Easter is special. It's one of our favorite days. It's one of our favorite periods of time. We're honoring Jesus Christ, and we're going to honor Jesus Christ very powerfully.
We're going to honor Jesus Christ very powerfully.
Very powerfully. No, throughout our whole lives, not just today, all the time. It's going to be great. All throughout our lives. We're bringing religion back in America. We're bringing a lot of things back, but religion also. And that's why you're seeing the kind of numbers that we're seeing. The spirit and the numbers. Here's the question, and this is a serious question. I know I'm having a lot of fun with this dipshit because that's what you do, but do people listen to him and then substitute through wishful thinking the thing they want him to be saying with whatever he's saying? Because he's not saying anything. That we're honoring Jesus very powerfully. Easter is special. It's one of the most special periods of time. We're bringing religion back. This is all akin to the war on Christmas. All those steely-eyed warriors and veterans who gave everything they had on the battlefield of the war on Christmas. Now you can finally say Merry Christmas. I don't know. I know a lot of people who really truly believe Donald Trump is a Christian, dutiful, pious man of God. There are, of course, dipshit evangelicals who don't, they're patriots as well. They cherry pick their Bible to be as hateful as they can possibly be. They have no concern for the red letters in the Bible, the words of Jesus Christ, who talked about charity and love and decency and forgiveness and 70 times 7, all of that. They don't care about that. They want to punish immigrants. They want women to be forced into birth. There's no adherence at all to the tenets of their faith. There's no adherence at all to the tenets of the Constitution. It's just cherry picking 24/7 with these freaks. Anyway, I want to know what you think about if you are a religious person. Look, I'm not religious at all. I come out of this faith tradition, so I have an understanding of it. But if you are religious, what do you feel about this? Isn't this a slap in the face, just a bastardizing of your deeply held religious beliefs? What should be the most sacrosanct? He's just mocking it on a global stage with a fucking Easter bunny nodding his head like a goon. Anyway, what do you think? Comment below. Call me. Leave me a voicemail. 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. I'd love to hear from you. Please consider, if you're in a position to do so, supporting this work, helping me produce these videos. Oftentimes, they are more serious than this. I try to pepper in some stuff that's not quite as serious because it becomes an existential dread in our hearts and in our minds. And nobody can live like that 24/7. So I hope you appreciate some breaks from it, even though there are some serious things to talk about here. If you want to help support this work, I would appreciate it. Click the join button below for $2 a month. Become a channel member. You can also go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. I would appreciate it very much. I love and appreciate you very much. As always, I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another. Oh, wait, one more.
We're going to honor Jesus Christ very powerfully.
Many of you are aware that my dear friend and brother of choice, not of blood, Brett McAfee, suffered a near-fatal medical emergency last summer while our families were on vacation in Scotland. I appreciate to no end the outpouring of support for Brett that you all gave. And I'm also very happy to report that he is safe and healing and working that long path of recovery. What I've probably not told you about Brett is that beyond being an excellent friend, he's also a talented writer. We have been the best of friends since we were kids, and I have been continually inspired by his creativity and by the truly singular take that he has on life. Over 2 decades ago, he wrote a poem called The Grateful Child. It's an acknowledgement of all the simple strengths that we tend to overlook. Written from the perspective of a young person, multiple grateful children express gratitude to their parents for the elements that make them who they are. The accounting of these everyday gifts inspires a clear reminder that we should not take anything for granted. I've shared Brett's remarkable poem with numerous people over the years, and a reoccurring response is that this should be a book. Well, we finally decided to listen to those people. The Grateful Child is not only a children's book for adults in your life, it's also an adult's book for children in your life. Everyone will appreciate its straightforward yet elegant celebration of life's little endowments. Click the link below to pre-order now, or simply scan this QR code and order your copy or copies today. But this being an illustrated book, we could not survive on the words alone. To pair with Brett's touching words, we searched all over for an illustrator who could bring The Grateful Child to visual life. We landed on somebody right here in the community from this show. Leah Farshid is an internationally acclaimed illustrator who, like you, is also an audience member. The moment we saw the first images that Leah drew to accompany Brett's text, we knew we had a perfect combination. It brings me tremendous joy to share my best friend's beautiful poem and Leah's spectacular images with the world. Everyone can benefit from The Grateful Child, just as I benefit from Brett's lifelong friendship. Share this beautiful book with your children. Share it with your parents or other relatives. The Grateful Child is an easy and exceptional way to show appreciation for someone in your life, young or old. Support someone you love and support this channel by giving the Grateful Child. Click the link below to pre-order now or simply scan this QR code. I am pretty sure your children need a copy. And your mom, your nieces and your nephews, your Grandpa Charlie too. Don't forget Grandpa Charlie. I think he'd love this. Make the Grateful Child a part of your life. It has been such an excellent part of mine.